This is 7 Minutes in the Morning, where 5 days a week you get tips and hacks dedicated to helping business owners and leaders just like you find and break through the one thing that is preventing your success. And now, here's the host of 7 Minutes in the Morning and your results coach, Tom Rigsby.
Got a little bit of sound now. That's a little bit better. There we go. Well, okay. That's weird. That's twice that's happened to me. Apologize for that. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm not going to let any of that stand in our way before we do what Joe has done already. Go ahead and leave a comment. Say hi, hello, good morning, how you doing? Whatever sounds good to you. Or just, hey, I can hear you now. We're talking about leadership as a strategy this morning. Leadership as a strategy. Using a quote that I've used before, but not really in this context. This one comes from Rick Krug and says, if you think you're a leader and no one is following you, then you're just going for a walk. Usually I talk about this in the context of leadership, but today I want to talk to you about this in the context of business leadership. Is it okay to not be first in your market? Is it okay? In fact, let me ask that a different way. Is it okay to be satisfied with second or third or fourth place in your market? Now, some folks will look at that and say, well, it's a big market, so yeah, I'm tickled that I'm number 5. That also means that you are not, just because you're not leading the market, you also are not directing the market. Here's how this might play out in my industry in coaching, right? Let's say that there's a coach leading the industry and all of a sudden they decide to give everything away for free. Well, if I'm going to compete, I have to figure out what that model is so that I can give stuff away for free and still, eat. So I'm kind of at the mercy of that leader, right? Does that make sense? So you have to be, I'm going to get to that in just a second, Joe. You have to be out front in order to direct where everybody else goes, right? It's kind of like the old saying about, if you're not the lead dog. Well, the lead dog does get to decide where the pack goes. Right? So that's one advantage of being the leader. Now, as Joe points out, some people just prefer to work in the background. You can lead and not be the figurehead. Absolutely. Happens all the time. All the time. More than you know. You can, just like in a business, when I say you can be an entrepreneur and not own the business, you can be a leader at any level in the business with or without a title. In fact, sometimes titles are hindrances, right? So you can lead from within the pack, right? And the easiest way to do this is to be the label that's been applied to it is thought leader. Be the thought leader in your industry. What does that mean? Well, it just means that your opinion matters. And the only way for your opinion to matter is for you to start putting your opinion out there. And just slamming people with it. Slamming. Not slamming in a bad way, but just making sure that everybody knows what your opinion is. If you're not sharing your opinion, there's no way you can be a thought leader. If you're not a thought leader, then you're not going to be directing or influencing the direction of the pack. Maybe you're not, from a revenue perspective, you're not the leader of the pack, but you can challenge some of the principles of the leader of the pack and draw them in one direction or another, influence the direction that the pack is going. Yes, influence and contribution factors establish you as a leader in the field. Now, for years, at least 10 years, the thought has been find a leader and basically suck up to them. Tell them, ask them what you can do to promote them without asking, do things to help them to get their attention, gain their favor, and then, maybe they'll help you out. Yes, that is a strategy. And I'm not going to say that it doesn't work. It does get their attention. But you can also But that doesn't mean that you have to be a parrot to their ideas. I mean, it's not a big secret. You guys know I'm a big Tony Robbins fan. I agree with a lot of what he says, but not everything. And I'm not shy about saying that's something that I don't agree with. Right? I mean, you have to be your own person. In the same way you have to be your own person, your business has to be its own business. Right? You can't copy your way. There is this idea of mirroring, right? Find what someone else has done, follow their path. But here's the problem with that. Yes, that can help you learn what you need to do. That can even give you some tips and insider tricks on the path you need to follow. But here's the problem. You're never going to exceed where they are by following their path. You're only going to be able to mirror their path, which only gets you as far as they went. You're going to have to step out and be out on your own, be your own person, be the individual, be the thought leader, the leader in your market. I tell people this all the time when they come to me for startup advice, business plan, presentation, pitch decks, things like that. Like, well, how do I know what the right answer is? You are the right answer. You are the expert on your industry, not me. I mean, I can read up on it. I can, figure out a lot about it. I can talk. I can use the right words. I can help you, but I haven't been working in it my whole life. You have to be the expert in your industry. Act like it. That's what it takes. That's what it means to be a leader. Just act like you're the expert. And you know what else? I mean, here's a really interesting thing. If you start acting like you're the expert, people start treating you like you're the expert. I don't know. Weird, call it weird, but that's the way that things work. If you don't believe in you, then who's going to do it for you? That's it. Listen, if you need help becoming the expert, being the leader in your field, I am here for you. Just go to my website, tomrigsby.com/coaching, or you can just click on the coaching link up at the top. Yeah, even better, study and learn and become. But, okay, here's the thing with that, Joe. Yes, study and learn and do. We're going to talk about this tomorrow. You have to do in order to be the expert. If you're not willing to do the work, then you're not ever going to get ahead of whoever wrote the book, right? That sort of thing. Again, if you need help, if you need ideas, or just need somebody to bounce a strategy off of, give me a call. TomRigsby.com/coaching, get you to the right place. 844-234-8466. We'll ring my phone, and you can just ask me, and we'll talk about it. All right, that's it for today. Hey, before you go, somebody, you got somebody in mind. I'm going to say this, and it's going to trigger the thought of a person. Somebody needs to hear this message today. I want you to go ahead and click on that share button that's right underneath this video or audio where you're watching or listening. Share it with that person. They will appreciate you, and I will too. Do you need to write a book to be an expert? Nope, but it helps. Thanks for reminding me, Joe. All right, that's it. You guys have a magnificent Monday. I'll be here again tomorrow and talk to you then. Take care.